Queen_Vixie_ just subscribed.
Three, two, one.
Why are you running? Try me, bitch.
So if they push, I say.
What is that? Oh!
Oh yeah? But can you do this?
Double kill.
Pizza! We like pizza!
I hope you're ready to have clips of that. That's staying forever. Hello. Now, the cat cam hasn't turned itself on and I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Say hello to Pudding. It's a little bit low. I might have to tilt it up. Pud, sit down. Hello, Brooke. Thank you very much for the tier 1 and hi, Chloe. I hope you've had a good day wandering around wherever you are in the UK, Brooke. I can't remember whether you're in London or further north, but I hope you have a good time. We're going to do some more Diablo today. I hit level 60 off stream. I'm not sure how much we'll grind, but I haven't really played much video games in the past week or so. In fact, I've barely sat on my desk. So we'll see how we go. It's been a heck of a week, so I figured I might as well just come back and we'll do like a small stream today. Just came back to London from Birmingham. I see. Wow. Oh yeah, because it was Sea of Thieves Fest this weekend, wasn't it? Marty, thank you very much for lurking, Bean. I hope you're all good. I've seen lots of things online about Sea of Thieves Fest. It does look like good fun. Does look like good fun. I want to get into Sea of Thieves, but every time I've tried to play it after initially burning out on it, I just can't get back into it. I've really tried, but it just doesn't do it for me. Maybe I'm just not in the right mood when I'm playing it, but also I have a partner who likes to cause chaos when he plays it, so you know. So today we're going to grind on some renown, and then yes, that's very cool. It's nice to see that the fans get to do something so big as well, because I know it's quite a big thing, isn't it? So we've got to grind on our renown because the first season starts on the 20th of July. We've finished 2 areas. We're almost finished on this one, and then we've got 2 others to grind two levels on. So we're gonna go with, let's just have a look, side quests probably today. I think I'm just gonna go on there. Okay, let's have a look and see what quests we got. But yeah, I know that I've been absent. It actually has been really difficult for me to come back to stream. Like, I've wanted to stream and then been really frustrated, and then there have been days where I thought, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stream, and then just felt like I'm not in the mood. And while people think, oh well, you stream to earn money and blah blah blah, that's not the first reason why I stream. I stream because I want to socialize with my friendos and my community and have a good time, and if I'm not in a good mood, then that comes across in my content, and it means that you guys are less likely to have a good time as well. It's not just about the subbing and the money and all that kind of stuff that comes with. However, hopefully my mood will start to pick up a little bit. I do have 2 job interviews on Tuesday, so hopefully that will help with things a little bit. Life has just been throwing everything, and as I said, everything in the kitchen sink at me the past couple of weeks, and I've needed to take my mind off things. I will say though, this week is going to be a bit wobbly. Purely because Mashi arrives on Thursday, and so does Pedro. So I've got Josh's best friend and also my ex-housemate. Pedro is coming to stay with us, and then Mashi and I believe her girlfriend, her partner, are going to stay with Jadles for the same time, literally the same like 5 days. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy week. I will try my best to stream at least like once, but I can't guarantee it. We'll see what happens. It looks like the new cat cam is working quite nicely. Pupud's up there just chilling, so... Right, so we have one side quest there. And then there's another one... Where is this? Is it a dungeon? Tomb of the Saints. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Well, maybe we can go do that, purely because I'm pretty close. And then we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. Now, I'm hoping that I haven't broken anything. I did the stupid thing and updated OBS before I started streaming today. So if anything does seem a bit broken, please let me know. If the frame rate's dodgy, just yell at me. And if the volume of anything is too loud, please also yell at me. We're going this way. Last time I played Diablo on stream, my frame rate was a bit all over the place, so we'll see what happens. I might have to lower some settings just to make it appease the frame rate gods. Although it shouldn't really be an issue on this PC. Oh god. No, I can go this way. I can go this way, it's fine. It's just there's a world event I'm going to have to run through. Go this way. What if you only want to whisper? In which case, this is possibly the wrong stream for you. I mean, you can whisper at me, but I'm probably going to slightly yell back. That's usually how these streams go. I'm afraid I don't do ASMR. I could try, but ASMR is kind of... It wigs me out a bit. Certain ASMR makes me cringe, and it makes, like, my skin crawl. Right, where's your big boss? There we go. I also can't remember what world tier I'm on. I think I'm on Nightmare. Oh, I am on Nightmare. Duh. So that should be fine. So have you got any plans for things to do in London, Brooke? There's lots of really cool, like, cafes and stuff to visit. In the right areas, obviously. Borough Market's good fun as well, if you want to try different foods. The standard touristy stuff, I mean, I don't need to advertise that. I can't remember the last time I used a bus in London. I just used the tube to get everywhere. But then again, a lot of the tube's having issues at the moment, I think. A lot of it's been closed. It's just so much easier to use the tube for me. But then again, also, you can walk a lot of places, and I don't think people realise that. Like, the tube map is really deceiving. Lots of places are much closer together than you think. Just by the tube map. Oh, slightly broken NPC character, mob, whatever you want to call it. Well, sometimes taking the wrong bus is an adventure. Or getting off at the wrong stop is, well, it's interesting. Gives you a chance to explore somewhere that you wouldn't normally explore. Unplanned. Shock to the system. Oops. Yeah, there are some places that are generally a bit strange and also a bit rough in London. You've got to be careful with that kind of thing. I didn't even check what was out here before getting that shrine. Some places can really be a shock, but, you know, everywhere has rough areas. Yeah, you will also find that. So I used to live in Harrow in London, which one side of Harrow is extremely posh. It has a extremely expensive private school in it. In Harrow on the Hill. It's usually for international students. It's got a boarding area in it. Like, it's a very expensive private school in London. On one side of Harrow is also a huge Muslim and Sikh community. Like, it's very, very cultured. So you wouldn't think it, but that means you end up with a lot of markets where you can get exotic vegetables and herbs and spices and stuff, but a lot of chicken shops, which is great because it means you're never without fried chicken. There's like all sorts of different things to explore in some of the shops as well. It was. Shoreditch is now quite hippie-esque. There's a lot of students that live around that way. But every area goes through, I guess, kind of peaks and ebbs of rough versus, I guess, more developed. I don't know how to put it, but yeah. There are certain areas that I still wouldn't go. Or wouldn't stay in necessarily. But you'd pretty much be able to tell by the looks of it. So while you shouldn't judge everything on appearance, sometimes you can tell when you're in London. However, I do like being there. I just can't live there. I pretty much spent 3 years living there and then was done because it's so much more expensive. While London is amazing for like going to places and exploring, if you live there, it takes you forever to commute even like a mile if you want to get there on the tube. So, for example, if it's raining and you got to be in central London, very hipstery. Yeah, exactly. It's got that vibe to it. Fashion, yeah, British fashion is in a weird place at the moment. Weird place. But yeah, like, I don't know. If you want to commute across London during rush hour, you're screwed. It's a nightmare. So I used to have to get from where I lived, not very far, across into Northwick Park, which is like, it's a big hospital, and then there's also the campus with uni there and stuff like that. And in order to get there, I'd have to commute slightly into London and then swap and then commute slightly out, unless I wanted to get a taxi, which would cost me a fortune, or I wanted to walk, which would take me like an hour. So sometimes I would get the tube because it would take me like 25 minutes off peak. But during rush hour, it'd take me like a couple of attempts to get on the tube because the tube would be so full. You'd have to queue on the platform. Particularly if you've got to carry gear with you. It's not fun. But, you know. Whatever. An Uber? Oh, dear. Yep, that makes sense. It's not cheap to call an Uber anywhere, to be fair. Taxis in the UK are ridiculously expensive, and Ubers are roughly the same price, if not more, sometimes. Okay, so we're going back the way we came, so we finally got the key for the door. This way. Yeah, they're not cheap. The only thing you might find in the major cities is that you might get a slightly nicer Uber. So, for example, I came back from one of the game events I was doing. Hi, Bun, how are you? And it was... I can't remember how much it was, but it was a Tesla, and we only had to go like 2 miles, but the tubes had pretty much stopped by the time we'd left, so we didn't have a choice. Oh! Bye-bye, Pupud. You Ubered all the way there? Train tickets were 133 per person. I mean... That makes sense if you're buying on the day, or if you book in advance and get a rail card, then it's slightly different. But even then, it won't make that much of a difference. Train travel at the moment is completely screwed, Brooke, because they're trying to... Essentially, they're trying to privatise. Kind of like they're privatising our NHS. They're privatising the train lines and stuff. And the drivers are having to go on strike because they're not getting paid enough, and they're being asked to work stupid hours, and it's just a mess. You probably would have been better off renting a car. Like, for a week. Honestly, it's insane. Yeah, peak travel as well. So if you're going on a weekend when all the trains are really busy, the prices vary so much. Like, ridiculously. Making pasta bake? What kind of pasta bake, Bun? It sounds yum, though. I haven't had dinner yet, so today's stream is only going to be a short one, I think, but I don't really know what I'm going to have for dinner, because I don't really have a lot of food in the house. But at least you save some money on the way back. If you ever come to the UK again, make sure you get yourself a rail card. I know that sounds stupid to pay out for a year's rail card, but my rail card, when I bought it, I did a really long journey from here to Exeter, which is like halfway down the country, and it bought itself within the first journey and still saved me 70 quid. But it doesn't cover both people, so you'd have to get one rail card each. But for example, if you are going on a journey that's going to cost you 100 quid and you can save yourself 30 by buying a rail card, and then, oh, that's a unique armor. Okay, hold on. Saving yourself money, I recommend doing it. They don't give you physical rail cards anymore. They're usually an app on your phone. And then when you book the ticket, you just say, I have a rail card. If they check your ticket on the train, they will ask you to show the app. You can get a 2 together rail card as well. But check which different, because there's different types of rail cards. Josh doesn't use a train very much. So I get a 26 to 30 rail card. And it works out about 30% off. So I have my own rail card. I think it cost me about 30 quid. It might be less than that. Sometimes they do offers on them as well. But yeah, if you're planning on coming back next year, then it's definitely worth having a look. Are you kidding me? That armor is... God damn it. Unique armor. And it's a bunch of poo. Minus 104. Let's just have a look at the... Is that the same as I've got equipped, but worse? It literally is the same as I've got equipped, but worse. Even though it's level 60. Okay, so it's got a slight better chance on the lucky hit, but minus 88 on the thorns. Yeah, I think I'm going to not use that. Depends on the hotel you book, Brooksy. Usually if you book a hotel, you get the option of with breakfast or without. Some hotels will do it. Brooksy. I don't know why I called you Brooksy. Vixie. Brooke.
Fecular segment just subscribed.
Fecular segment? Frank, I recognise that that profile picture on my stream elements. That's okay. Am I alright to still call you Frank? Because otherwise I'm going to get heckin' confused. I'm still struggling with anti-hero and spooks. It's just not happening in my brain. Thank you so much for 29 months. Brooksy's kind of nice. I like it. I will try to call you Brooke. But that was just my brain going... but yeah, some hotels you can book to have breakfast. Some hotels you can go and buy breakfast as an option. So you don't have to have it every day if you don't want to. Some hotels won't supply breakfast. Just depends on where you are. Some it's generally included in the room as long as it says when you're booking it. Like it varies so much. Most of the time when I book a hotel, I just book breakfast and pay for it when I'm booking because I know whether I'm going to need breakfast during my stay. But there have been times that I've just gone, okay, the breakfast there is going to be shit. Oh god, this is a bit busy. Uh-oh. But I've basically gone, okay, I'll just buy myself stuff in a local shop and I'll have like croissants and keep butter in the fridge. Because that does work. It's not always the best, but it's better than spending out a fortune on a breakfast that's rubbish. Also, it just depends on what kind of hotel you stay in. Like, so I've stayed in Premier Inns, I've stayed in Holiday Inns, I've stayed in Ibis hotels, I've stayed in like the lowest of the low hostels as well, where you share a dorm. Surprisingly, the hostels that I've booked into have been slightly nicer hostels, have had a reasonable option for breakfast that's quite cheap, but usually it's like it's a continental. It doesn't have anything cooked. It's like croissants or muesli and then maybe some cold meats and some cheese and things like that. Premier Inn's not bad for breakfast. It's a buffet. You just go up and get your fried stuff or your cereal or whatever. There have been a couple that have been absolutely awful. And a couple of hotels that have been... The rooms have been shit, but the breakfast has been really good. I mean, Edinburgh is really lovely. So I wouldn't... Like... Even if the hostel is interesting, to be polite about it, you will probably have a really, really lovely time in Edinburgh. There's a place called the Whiskey Rooms, which is just off the Royal Mile, if you can go in there, because I've been to Edinburgh multiple times to go and explore. I almost went to uni there. I recommend going and exploring and having a meal or at least a drink in the Whiskey Rooms. Yeah, go for it. We stayed in a place, I think they were called City Stay Apartments, and it was like kind of Airbnb style, but they owned the whole block of flats. It was quite interesting. It was clean. We could cook our own food if we wanted to. But it was very much like an apartment. So it's really lovely. If you get the chance to go to Scotland in any capacity, whether it's Glasgow or Edinburgh or Aberdeen, go. It's also quite cheap if you go by plane, bun. I'm sure you'll be able to go from like Birmingham Airport. And you don't need a passport, you can just use a driving license because it is a domestic flight. If you are from inside the UK. But I'm sure you've got a passport anyway. Whiskey rooms. I think it's spelt slightly differently. Oh my god, I almost died there. I will find it for you. It's essentially a whiskey shop with a bar attached to it. And they do really, really good hot toddies if they're still there and if they still do them. Obviously, during this weather, you might not want a hot toddy. You might want something else. Something cold. But I've been to Edinburgh in lots of different types of weather and it has been fantastic. No passport. Came in illegally swimming in the ocean. It's a long way to swim. They also, last time I was there, they had a day rider ticket for the Busbrook and you can go all the way out to the sea. This weather is quite nice. It's reasonable. Yesterday was quite hot and then Friday was 28 here and it can vary a lot all over the country, but it was 28 here and oh my god, it was fine until about 2 o'clock and I just melted. Then I gave in and put the aircon on. So yeah, you can get you're going to Alnwick. I'm so happy you're going to Alnwick. That's gonna make me so happy. So my grandparents used to have a little caravan in a place not very far from Alnwick called Beatonall, and it is a tiny little village on the coast, very, very close to Bamburgh Castle, which is very well known as Bebenburg. It's where the Vikings used to hang about when they landed. And yeah, Alnwick is a very, very special place to me. It's got lots of memories packed in there. It's got the Poison Garden. It's also where they filmed some of the Harry Potter Quidditch scenes. It's got a treehouse cafe, and it's just generally a beautiful castle. It is stunning. So I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope the weather's good for you because it's amazing. If you get the chance to, when you're out and about that way, if you can go to Sea Houses. Sea Houses is also lovely. It's just a tiny little fishing town with like good fish and chips and a nice harbour and cute little shops and pubs and things. But yeah, I know that area very, very well. It is a massive part of my childhood. Like, I used to spend my summers running around on the beach up there because my granddad is from Newcastle, so well, my grandma and granddad are from up there, so but yeah, Edinburgh is stunning. I'm sure you'll have a lovely time. Just make sure you keep your stuff safe because there's quite a few pickpockets on the Royal Mile because it is a very touristy area, but also you'll get a chance to do plenty of shopping there because the Royal Mile is known for shopping. There are loads of shops that you can go in and they're fairly standard for the UK. Like, they're fairly normal. So you'll be able to get anything that you can get in London. Like, all the high street shops you want. Okay. Also, Edinburgh Zoo is nice. Don't let Nick hear you say that. I'm sure you will have fun. I'm sure you'll have fun. Okay, what am I doing in this? Turn the artifact to the Zacharoon Church. Travel to the Chamber of Lost Souls. Okay, so I'm guessing we're just going down that way. Edinburgh Zoo is really nice, but wear comfy shoes because it is all on a very, very steep hill. You have to hike halfway up the zoo, basically. So, yeah. I went and I've been twice. And I saw the pandas. You actually have to book normally to see the pandas. I don't know whether that's the case anymore. But when I went, you had to book a session to go see the pandas. Ow, that hurt. But yeah, there's lots of things to do there. You can go to the beach, you can go like exploring. There's lots of cute bars. You can do whiskey tasting. You can do the not the catacombs, but the dungeon tours if you want to. There's tons of stuff you can do in Edinburgh. I really love it there. But again, Edinburgh Zoo, I think, is a reflection of the whole city. Be prepared for a lot of walking. It's a lot of hills. Ooh, devilish band. What this? So I'm gonna. I mean, maximum fury plus 10. I'm not necessarily fussed about that. Losing the lightning resistance. Damage to stunned enemies, but up to 20% overpower. 14.5% on close enemies. Why I generally only do close enemies. Barrier generation. Life regeneration while not recently damaged. We might have swapped that one out, I think. Let me just have a look at the other one quickly. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna swap that one out. Although, yeah, no, that's fine. What about this? Let's have a quick look. Increase damage during process. Critical strike grants 13.5% extra movement speed for 1 second, or skills deal up to 21% increased damage based on your available primary resource when cast, receiving maximum benefit while you have full primary resource. I mean, it does more damage, and I get damage reduction, but I lose the movement speed after killing an elite. I mean, it's only an elite. We'll take that. We'll take that. Might as well give it a go, but I need to go back anyway because my stuff is full. Again. Okay. But yeah, I highly recommend Anik if anybody is up north, because it's a lovely place. Forgotten which buttons do what now because I've been playing on a controller on my laptop. So I didn't think I was going to play Diablo on keyboard and mouse initially, and then I kind of got into it, and it's fine. I played Diablo 3 all on controller because I got it on Xbox originally, and that was also fine. However, obviously playing it on a controller is very different, and I'm not used to swapping in between, so you know, gotta get used to playing on mouse and keyboard again after not sitting at my PC. We're gonna go get rid of all the junk first. Amsterdam as well. You're gonna have a great time. You're going all over the place. Okay. Ooh, transmog. I guess that's kind of handy. Yeah, let's do it.
There's that.
Well traveled. You're gonna have a fantastic time, I'm sure you will. I would really like to travel more, but I am mildly concerned that if I don't get one of these jobs that I've got these interviews for on Tuesday, I'm gonna run out of money. So that's also been another stress. I've been like, I want to stream. Haven't been able to stream. Because at least if I stream, there's a potential for me to earn some money. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Okay. So all of my stuff I've got on is either legendary or unique. I don't really want to swap these out.
You can still use these.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of at least one of these. Plus 48 is pushing it.
You can still use these.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Come back if you need the forge.
I don't actually know if I've got... Okay, I need to put something in the socket here. I don't know if I can be bothered to put a socket in or upgrade that, so I'm going to leave it for now. Where else have you been then, Brooke? In Europe, or is this your first time in Europe? I know it sounds really boring, but I would really like to go back to a couple of places that I've already been to just chill out rather than do the touristy stuff. Okay, we're gonna go that way. I can possibly, yeah, I'll go here and then wander around. I think I'd really like to go back to Berlin, because last time I went it was on a school trip, and I'd rather just not do the school trip stuff. Go and explore at my own pace. And I think I'd like to go and do the art galleries in Paris again without grumbling teenagers behind me. Japan. See, I really want to go to Japan. I have a big thing for Asian food in general. Like, I absolutely adore Asian food. Next plan is Greece. Maybe Japan and Scotland for mid. Oh, if you want to do like the Aegean Islands, I can definitely give you tips for those. Any Greek islands, to be fair, I've been to quite a few of them, because that was like my mum's favorite place to go on holiday. Was like Greek islands. I think a lot of people are worried about Japan because, particularly if you're from the other side of the world, you're not from an Asian culture, it's like a huge culture shock. Yeah, that's another thing. Finding like a couple that is on the same vibes as you for traveling is difficult. Supposed to go to Italy, but thanks COVID. Oh no. Yeah, COVID is, well, stopped a lot of people. Nick's family is Greek. Oh, you're gonna have a lovely time then, because at least you'll have good recommendations, and if you go with family or go and visit family, they're gonna give you a heck of a treat. Right, where am I going? I'm just wandering around at this point. Yeah, I recommend Italy, just not Rome. Rome is like London in the way of tourism. It's overpriced for everything. And the food there you will get is kind of touristified in some places as well. Which sucks. I do recommend like going somewhere that is not Rome, basically. You do Tuscany, you could do like Naples, you could do anywhere else. I mean, Naples is amazing. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, if the weather's good, you could go to Like, just go to a shop, buy a load of picnic food, and then go and eat out, like, eat in a park. Rather just walk around and not... Yeah, I mean, you can see the touristy things from the outside. You don't have to go in and do them. But I would recommend, like, if you wanna do, like, if you're into that kind of stuff, theatre stuff, just go into one of the ticket selling places rather than booking tickets online. And you'll be able to get some for fairly cheap. You might not get the best seats in the world, but you'll still get to go to the theatre. Or just have a wander around. Like, there's a lot of London that is much, much closer together than people realise. Like, Soho and Covent Garden and all that area. It takes you longer to get on the tube, go on the tube, get off the tube, than it does just to walk there in between them. So... I mean, that's a good one to do.
Still live. I will flee no longer. I'm going back in for Osric if it costs me my life. Well, I owe that much and more.
Okay. Has he finished talking yet?
Very well. Let us still live. Gather what you need and meet me in the bazaar.
Okay. Right, he stopped talking, so I can carry on. Went through Soho the other night. Yeah, Soho's quite known for having some wild clubs. Soho's like the... Well, it's the place to go for hanging out at night time. For the trendies, at least. Yeah, the Brackish Fetch one is the one that was in the store. I don't have Prime at the moment because I cancelled all my Prime subs. Cancelled all my subs and cancelled my Prime because there's no point in me having Prime if Josh has got Prime. Okay, it was on the store. It's now not on the store. So if you like the one with the horse with the seaweed in its hair, then go on your Prime and redeem it because you can get a fancy mount for nothing extra on top of your Prime. Right, where am I going? Up there? That's such an awkward place to go. Heck. I guess I'm gonna go that way, yeah. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for me to have, like, our household to have 2 lots of Prime. It's the same as, like, oh, there's a treasure goblin. It's the same as, like, I don't know, having 2 lots of Netflix. It just doesn't. Come back here. Come back here. Thank you. There we go. You went pop. Oh, he didn't actually give me that much stuff. Eh. But also the cost of living here at the moment is silly. Like, just silly. Luckily, our energy prices are finally starting to go down a bit, but not by a lot. And not back to where they were. Ours have gone down by about 50 quid. Which is about a quarter. We ended up paying about £200 a month at one point. With the prices going up. And before all of that happened, we were paying £80 a month. So, there's certain things that I had to cut out. And also, I had 1 full wage packet at the end of June, and that's it. And that would tide me by, but I was on a very low wage for what I was doing, and therefore, no monies. Gonna be left at the end of the month, living wage to wage. Like, literally, there are people that could work in retail that could earn more than me. Which is nuts. So, I'm crossing everything. Fingers, toes, eyes, legs. Don't think I can cross anything else. Maybe arms. For Tuesday. One is for a very big publisher in the UK. In fact, worldwide. A lot of people will know them. And if I can get that, I know the salary. So... yeah, but it's the case of do you want to risk moving? Like, would it be... for me, I wanted out anyway. By the end, I didn't care. Just because of the way I was treated. But for some jobs, it's like, do I have the security and the comfortability and the nice people and the good team to work with? Or do you start looking for something else and then risk moving into a toxic work environment? Because a lot of stuff you can't tell from the outside. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can read through like, in between the lines and you can tell from reviews and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, Bunny, there's no harm in starting to look for other things. Start applying for other things. I mean, it's not going to hurt, is it? And if they don't know, plus if you go for something that is a similar role and they say, okay, don't go, we want to pay you the same as they will. But it's the NHS, so they probably won't. I think that comes with the NHS being overloaded though, doesn't it? Just in general. It's not doing well at the moment and they don't have enough people to cover anything, and waiting lists are like 4 to 5 years long in some cases, and it's just a bit nuts. And you can blame the government for that.
What is this?
Oh, another side quest. Cool, we can do that one in a bit. No, I'm running away from those guys behind me. Can't be bothered with them. Bye-bye. Oh, okay, fine. I can't go this way. I can go that way. These guys want to talk crap at me, so I'm going to deal with them. Oh, got dark there. Goodbye, Inquisitor. Thank you. Night-night. But yeah, fingers crossed that I can get possibly one of these jobs. One is freelance for an American studio. One is not. One is for a very large UK publisher, and if I get that one, I'll be very impressed. But it's not a 1 interview thing. It's like a 4 interview thing. So it's on Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm going to be stressing all day. I do have to re-blue my hair. It looks quite blue on stream. I'm not going to re-bleach it yet. I'm trying not to bleach it. But it's not this blue. It is going quite green. And also there is like a line of bleach across the top, which you guys can't really see. So I'm re-bluing my hair tomorrow. There's some hair dye arriving in the morning. Needs doing, basically. Because I need to look good for this interview.
You are nothing but a common thug, Osric. You call me a heretic, but it is you who has forsaken your vows and defiled your holy office.
So, you will not
Bunny ALC just subscribed. You are an amazing bean. You have got this. Sending all the love.
Thanks, Bon. I hope I've got it. I hope I've got it. I'm mildly stressing out already, but I think it's because of the financial pressure. Otherwise, I should be okay. Really? Teleporting and suppressing? Awful mix. Thank you, Bun, for 9 months in a row. We've had 3 subs today. You guys are lovely. Lovely, generous beans. I appreciate all of it. For the time being, I have decided to stop doing giveaways because I can't afford to. So any of the money that is left over from the stream is towards my living costs at the moment. Obviously, Josh does help me. It's not like I'm just gonna run out of money and that'll be the end of that. Josh does help me, but I don't want to just be one of those people that says, oh yeah, I'm a full-time streamer, and then saps off him because I don't make enough money. That's just silly. I need to actually be serious and mindful about this. And also, streaming's not going to be about forever, so I've got to be careful with these kinds of things.
I'm not sure how to thank you, my friend.
What will you do now?
I can't stop trying to make up for the deaths I've caused. I thought I could just hide people outside the city for a while, wait for things to blow over. But now, I fear for Chaldeum. I'm going to take some people to Gayakul. Maybe get on a boat myself, disappear for a while. Here, I want you to take my weapon. With Osric dead, it suddenly feels too heavy for me. I think it will do more good with you.
Okay. What did he give me? A pole arm. Yeah, we won't be using that. We won't be using that one, I'm afraid. Minus 777 damage. I don't think so. Okay, so what else have we got on the map? Okay, so we've got some armor as a quest there. We're trying to get Kyrgyzstan done, I think. Wait, is that dry? We're not in dry steppes, are we? Oh, maybe I was highlighting dry steppes when I clicked on that. Okay, we've gained about 100 since we logged in. Not bad. So we're going to go to the library and hand this in. Bun, thank you very much for the 9 months. Hey, that's a Twitch baby, that is. Jeez. That's a long time. You've got to think of a name for the Twitch baby.
Thank you for bringing this to me.
Oh, another 20 renown just for handing in the armor. Okay. So we're now on what? Whoa, 215 away. We can do that in side quests. I've got all my altars in this area. Got side dungeons to do as well, though. I mean, I haven't done any dungeons really in this area. I've done a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4 missing. 5. Wait, is that dry steps? No. 6, 7. Oh, there's. Wait. Oh, the church is next to it. Okay, let's go hand this one in. We didn't actually hand it in. Bunnixie? Okay. There you go, baby Bunnixie. I couldn't think of one for Mecca the other day. Lots of people hitting very, very big subs in the channel. I mean, Josh is the longest sub, and I think he's on like 48 months now or something silly. Might even be longer than that. He might even hit 50. Like, he just puts his prime in. So, probably going to hit 50 at some point soon. That's crazy. Oh, I made a mistake because I think I've got to go down a ladder. I've got a duck and horses can't do the ducking. Okay. And now... Oh, God. I can't get... I'm so stuck. Up, 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 up. I got very stuck there. Okay. So we've got to go back to the church and hand this thing in. I haven't seen whether there's a Helltide on the map. If there is, I'd quite like to go and do a Helltide. But renown grinding is much more important right now.
Oh,
Okay. So it is 20. So we're under 200 now. And technically, if we do all the side quests, that would cover that. But I don't. Ah, there's some more that have unlocked. One there and one over there. Let's go do those then. Has it been an hour already? Jesus. I was going to do a stream today that was running through the Baldur's Gate patch notes, but I know a lot of people have already done that online. But I am very excited. I don't know if anybody saw the spicy romance scene that they showed. But it did in fact get Larian Studios banned from going live on TikTok. Because it was too spicy for the TikToks. I recorded it and then sent it to one of the groups I was in so they could see the spiciness. It was certainly heckin' spicy. To the point where they actually blocked the next bit for stream. And I don't... So they've said because it's not a main part of the game, you can stream it, but I'm concerned that I may have to blur it on stream when I play Baldur's Gate 3. I am going to be doing a giveaway for it as well, purely because I don't have to spend any extra money on the giveaway. The code will just arrive in my inbox, and I already own the game, so it's not like I can use it. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. They've added more races. They've added Dragonborn and Orc. They've added all the classes in. There's 12 classes and 46 subclasses, which is nuts. And there's 176 hours of cinematic. Like, 176 hours of cinematic. Oh my god. I can tell that there are parts of the game that are going to make me cry that aren't even in cutscenes. I mean, there were parts of this that made me cry more times than I can count on my fingies. Right, he needs a flower. Find a ghost palm.
There it is.
Huh? Oh, magic. Mosky, see you later. I'm not dealing with those guys.
Oh, thank you.
But
Thank you.
I will be streaming that probably for quite some time on release day, which is the 3rd. And then continuing on
My arm burns like
as much as I can.
Nothing I can't handle.
You will probably see a peak in the amount of time I'm streaming. Purely because I will not play through the story off stream. I want you guys to experience what I'm experiencing at the same time. It's a very, very long game. I spent 60 hours doing my first playthrough in early access. They've said that if you blitz through the main storyline, it will take you 80 hours. But I'm not doing that. I want every scenario. I want every piece of loot. I want all of the gold possible. I want to do as much as I possibly can. So yeah. We're not going to be blitzing through it, and I'm going to take my time with the decisions, and it has the Twitch extension. So if you guys want to tell me what you would do in that situation, you can. Because you can vote on the options. Ooh. where is he? He's here. I have to follow him. I don't know where he's going to take me. Where are you going, dude? Where have you gone? Is he up here? He disappeared again, so I'm guessing we're just going to keep following him. Let's hope he went this way. Oh, he did. Magic. Just like that. Oh. Okay. Well, that was easy squeezy. We're almost there. Almost. And we've got to go for that one next, I think. I must be missing quite a few side quests in this area, but I know that a lot of side quests unlock once you've done other ones, so I'm hoping that by doing these, that some more will unlock. Fingers crossed. Also, what do you guys think about the new cat cam angle? Pudding seems to like it up there.
Damn flies. Ah. Oh, these flies.
It's cute. I'm glad you like it. I think it's slightly better than the other one. It's also more out of the way. The cat tree that was next to me is completely gone. It's gone to the tip now. It was just too wobbly, despite the fact it was tightened to the max. So I decided to get rid of it. We did keep bits of it though, so the bed that Pudding is currently sat on is part of the old cat tree. So all the platforms that were on the top that have got MDF on, they're basically cat beds with MDF on the bottom. We've kept them and put them around the flat. There was a corner like cubby that the cat could go sit in, and then a long rectangle cubby. We've kept both of those, and then we used the base of part of the cat tree to put onto their other cat tree, which is a floor to ceiling one, to make the top platform bigger so they can sit and perch up there because they like being up high. So we've recycled a bit of it and then took the unusable bits to the tip.
The safe house is in these ruins.
But yeah, Pudding seems to really like that up there. Like really, really like it. So we're just gonna see how they go and see if they use the other ones. I don't think they will. The other ones are not so popular, but that one he seems to like. Are we collapsing again? Come on. Apparently there's a safe house over here. What, here? Do we have to keep stopping? Inspect him. Uh-oh. Is this no normal infection? There's just a...
Please. I have gold. I'll go in and prepare. Look through my chests. Find me the ghost palm.
Okay, so this is continuation of the ghost palm from earlier. I get it. I get it. God, I need to stop scratching my arm. So my scar is still there. You guys can't really see it very well, but it's much darker than that. I managed to kind of undo the healing on it when I was asleep. I rubbed it and did myself a mischief. So back to square one on the healing with it. It's slowly getting there now.
To grind the petals. Ah! Oh, what? What is that?
Ah.
No! Help me!
Oh, I destroyed the tables. Alright. Oh, this guy's strong. Uh-oh. Really is strong. Jeez. Did he just heal himself? Oh, fuck. Great. Some very zen music. Oh, if I go and deal with the flies, I wonder. Redma, hi! No, I can't deal with the flies. Alright. Welcome! Thank you for the raid. How are you? I'm struggling with this fight in Diablo because it just doesn't seem to want to die. Oh! Cat, thank you for the light switch. Yeah, I think I might struggle here. We're in trouble. We might have to leave and come back to that one. Thank you very much for the raid. If you're new here, I'm Pizza. I haven't streamed in a while. I've had to take some time off, but we are back and we're playing Diablo today, and I'm gonna have to deal with that quest another time because I can't quite do enough damage to him right now. So I have finished the campaign, so luckily you won't get any spoilers for that. Unless it comes in the form of a side quest, which I'm actually going to start doing some dungeons now. World Tier 3, yep, so I completed the campaign, did the dungeon that unlocks World Tier 3, and I am heading towards World Tier 4. You only get the option to unlock that at level 70, so... but, yeah. Welcome. How was your stream? How was the Final Fantasy? I hope it was good. I'm not going to play the raid video unless you guys really want me to, but I can do. I mean, I haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games, and I feel really bad because I haven't, but at the same time, I feel so overwhelmed looking at them and going, do I play them? Do I not? So yeah, I've decided, well, for now, I've got plenty of other things, including my complete backlog of stupid amount of games to get into, so for now, we don't have to worry about it. Other people can play. I love watching other people play Final Fantasy, And I'm not worried about spoilers or anything because obviously I know that a lot of the games have been out a very long time. But yeah. I figured it's... For me, there are other games. And also, I could never commit to the Final Fantasy MMO purely because I play World of Warcraft. So, I don't think that's going to happen. 2 MMOs is never a good idea. It's been a while. I've had a tough couple of weeks. It just seems to be like one health thing after the other. But I'm back. I'm going to try and stream for a little while today. It's not going to be very long. But it's still going to be a while. Like, I would love to be able to play Final Fantasy because loads of my friends play it, but I just can't do it to myself. I can't commit to both. It's just not going to happen. So yeah. Whatever. But I do appreciate the raid, and I understand that if you got a raid and run, please go do stuff, be comfy cozy, de-stream yourself. If not, obviously, please feel free to chill or lurk or do whatever you got to do. That goes for everybody, not just Rockma. I do appreciate just coming in and dropping your community in here and trusting them with me. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I don't mind it because we got lives to live. I mean, I've had a life to live over the past couple of weeks. It's not been easy, but we're getting there. Slowly. Oh god, is my inventory full? My inventory's very full. Let's just pick these up and then hopefully that should make some room. And then go back to town quickly. Drop some stuff off. Come back. Pick up more stuff. That's how Diablo works. But yeah, if you haven't completed the campaign or you haven't done a lot of the side quests, I recommend not spoiling too much for yourself. I wouldn't be offended if you... Oh god. Frame rate. Because I went into the city. If you would like to avoid spoilers or anything. I am Barbarian. I am playing a Whirlwind build Barbarian. I liked Druid, but... So, my problem with Diablo at the moment is there is no Paladin build. I imagine there will be one coming. Because they added Crusader quite late into Diablo 3. So, I imagine there'll be a Paladin, a Templar, or something of that ilk coming. Druids are awesome, though. Like, I really enjoyed the bit of Druid that I did play, but Barbarian is much more my playstyle. So that's what I went with. It's proving to be good fun, but it's still not quite what I want. This city is really laggy. How far into the story did you get? Did you visit Hell? I don't want to... I mean, it's kind of a given. It's not really a spoiler necessarily. I think most people expect to... That's as far as spoiler is I'm going to get.
You can still use these.
Yeah, we just get rid of everything. We don't need that. Finish the story. I mean, yeah, Bun, considering during the server slam you had never played Diablo before, you're doing so well. Oh, we can do the flawless skulls now. Oh, yeah. I forgot because I'm level 60.
Beautiful and handy.
Bun is doing absolutely heckin' amazing. Now, I didn't play Diablo 2. I played an awful lot of Diablo 3. To the point where I had like 3 copies of Diablo 3. Yeah, 3 copies of Diablo 3. 3 different save files and then seasonals. And I do really love it. Couldn't go back to playing it now after playing this. Last thing I saw was in this big fight when someone lost their life. I think it was in hell. Never played Diablo. You will know the end fight, Cat. People losing their lives is not uncommon. But you will know when you've hit the end. It will tell you. You haven't finished yet. You haven't finished yet. Trust me. There's a cinematic just before that death. No, wait. I think it's just after that death. I can't say anything without spoiling it. There is a very, very long, very epic cinematic, and I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It's incredible. Like, I would go watch it again, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys. You know when something is so epic? You did watch that, okay. It made me emotional. I think it was the music and everything else with it, but it made me very emotional. But yeah, there's a lot of it is... You haven't got there yet, Kat. It hits until the end. And while people were complaining about the money side of things, like Diablo costs a lot of money. It's a 60 quid game, if not more, if you want to get the other editions. You can see where the money went. You can see why it's such an incredible game. Right, we are going to remove all of the gems from these. Because we want to put better gems in those, but we also want to then potentially upgrade some more of these because we've just taken more out. Okay. I think that's all of them, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to add a socket to... I'll add a socket to that. And then we're going to upgrade this. But yeah, I can't count. It's more than 5 times I've cried during this campaign. I've been an emotional mess anyway. Like, I've been very, very emotional over the past couple of weeks. Just for no reason whatsoever, other than the fact that there's a lot going on at the moment. And I just, any little thing just tips me over the edge into, I'm a mess. But yeah. It certainly hits hard. Okay, we want overpower damage, I think. We're just going to go nuts on the overpower damage and see what we can do. And then maybe some life on kill. Wait. Let me just... Healing received. On jewelry, on weapons, life on kill. Okay. Oh shit, I need to undo those. That's all fire resistance and we don't need that. Just got home, I'm out of state, I'm going to need to unpack, but I'll be on if you're still on. Please do come back and say hello. But cried on the home train today. Oh my gosh. About to start. I get like that before. I'm okay. I'll be fine at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. It just at the moment any small thing just seems to tip me over the edge. Like last stream, I was talking about my mental health. And obviously that does make a lot of people quite emotional. But for me, normally I'm fine. And then there was just like a switch. And there was no reason for me to be like that. So yeah. But I'm okay. I'm all good. I'm actually feeling fairly good about myself today. And while I was nervous to stream, I'm fine. Basic skill damage. So we're looking at putting this on jewelry. So let's just look at the bottom stat. So I could do one each. What's the poison resistance? Because I always seem to struggle on... I'm going to put that there. Hi Nash, how are you? Diablo is a heck of a demon. I'm not too bad, thank you. I'm not too bad. I'm just figuring out what I want to put gem-wise. Oh, we could do thorns into these. Oh, that'll do. That'll do for now. I need to go and put these in a stash though, because once you start combining gems, they automatically end up back in your bag, not in your stash, which really peeves me. Oh, okay, it's been a hell of a few weeks, but I do have 2 job interviews on the same day next week, so do not contact me on Tuesday. I will not be available. I'll be blanking everybody's messages until I'm done at 5 o'clock. It's just, yeah. You will not hear from me until I'm done with these 2 interviews. Between the hours of like 12 and 5. Okay? Pizza will be unavailable. You'll all go to voicemail. But I am very excited because one of those interviews is quite a big one, so I'm not going to say who. Okay. Semi-tidy. I will take that. I'll take that. That'll do. How much money have we got at the moment? 6 million. That's fine. I do need to sell some gear at some point. I don't know what to do about my hoob. Because I couldn't beat him. Like, incredibly difficult one, that one. He's vampiric. Although I have got more resistance now. But the problem is that he's vampiric and he's healing himself too much for the damage that I'm doing. We might have to leave that one. I might go and do some dungeons in the meantime. Alright, let's have a look and see whether we've got any... Have we got any barbarian ones here? Are these all necromancer or sorcerer? Sorcerer. Druid. Rogue. Oh. That could be okay. Sepulchre of the Forsworn. Golem has 1%. No. Okay, let's go do that one. Because that one is actually applicable to me. But yeah, I'm very excited for that one if I get it. If not, then the other one is kind of like a... It's not a fallback. It's just not my first choice. But with them, the problem is I think they want to fill the gap as soon as possible, so... But Mashy's coming to visit next week. And so is Pedro. Or as you guys know him, Quack is alive. So I've got a lot to be doing over the next couple of days. Which does mean that I don't think I'm going to get to stream very much next week. As much as I want to. Although Mashi and Pedro don't get here till Thursday, so you might get a stream tomorrow if I'm not stressing out, and maybe one on Wednesday. Depends how I feel. I'm not going to commit to anything right now. Do you have stuff planned? Not necessarily. With Pedro, I think it's just to catch up, and if he wants to go and explore anywhere, we can go and explore. I'm going to take him to Amy and Rob's house, probably. Maybe have a barbecue with them. With Mashi, I know we planned potentially pick your own berries. There's a pick your own place not very far from Jadal's house, which should be quite good fun. But other than that, we haven't really planned anything because we don't know what the weather's going to do. While the weather is nice and hot here at the moment, it could change within minutes. It can go to thunderstorm, 80% humidity, and then continue raining for the next week. Like, British weather is so unpredictable. So we're just going to play it by what we feel like on the day. Don't know if Mashi would like to go to Costco. I don't know whether she's ever been to a Costco. Jade also probably want to go get food at some point. Like a good food buy. Big food buy. I mean, last time just going to the supermarket was an adventure because there are things that you can get here that you don't get in Ireland. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Nope. Stay away from me. Now I'll deal with you. Yeah, it's bizarre at the moment. Like, so we had that 28-degree weather on, was it Friday? Friday or Thursday. Either way, it was really hot one day. And I wasn't really feeling the heat until later in the afternoon. Like, it really didn't feel that hot to me. But then the next day was like 5 degrees cooler and I was like, I'm melting. So, sky zoomies, yeah. And then yesterday there was meant to be a thunderstorm at 1 o'clock. 2 rumbles of thunder, no storm. We had a yellow warning, no storm. So, yeah. A little bit confuzzled. But, eh. Whatevers. So yeah, we're just gonna play it by ear. See what happens. Last time Mashi was here, we had a nice barbecue. We then roasted marshmallows on the fire pit in Jadal's garden and made s'mores. And it was lovely. So. But we'll see what happens. Also, it's nowhere near as hot this time, so we might actually get to go out on some adventures. Whereas last time it was like 35 degrees, which was a problem. As long as it stays below 25, I'm fairly happy. Unless I have to travel a long way. But I have to go by train anywhere. When it's, like, really, really hot. I get so groggy. Excuse me, I would like to attack that maggot. It won't let me. There we go. Oh, I got a paragon point. Nice. Okay, let's not stop here, because there's still things attacking me. Okay, let's run back this way quickly. I thought you said sky boomies. You said sky... No, sky zoomies. Sky boomies. Sky did go boomies. For you guys, anyway. We heard it, but it was very, very far away. No! Stay away from me. Alright, give me... maybe willpower? Resource generation increased by 8.3. That's what we want. So we're going to go this way, I think. 8.5 now. Overpower damage increased by 70%. Yeah, that's what we want. Although I need critical chance ones as well, so I'm probably going to have to look at... I think it's strength for that one. Damn it, my earphone is falling out my ear. There we go. Shock Lance Maggot, really? Go away. Take that. So we're not listening to Diablo music at the moment purely because the game is quite loud. And I can never seem to get the level of the music right. And also it just turns off randomly. So I figured, well, I'll just go for background noise music rather than in-game music. It's not as dramatic, but I don't actually know where I'm going in here. I don't know where the pedestal is. We're just going to run around and smashy things. If I empty out the dungeon, well then it's not going to be a problem in the future. Excuse me. I swear he like double backed in midair. Okay. Okay. I haven't found the place to put the stuff yet, so possibly carry on this way. Nope, that's the other one. Well, I can't pick up two at the same time. So I guess maybe this way? Maybe? Oh, this is pretty. Excuse me, coming through. I'm being chased by flies. Goodbye! Cool shelf, thank you. So, yeah, the cat cam has changed. The base of that unit, because it's an L shape, was actually my TV stand in the living room. We got a new TV stand that has the ability to hide cat litter trays in it. It's like a clever hidey hole cabinet thing. So the cats can go in, and it's got the cat litter trays hidden behind two cupboard doors. It's like a gap in the middle with holes around the back. So we got a new TV stand, which means that that unit had to go somewhere or go to the tip.
Afan21 just subscribed. Oh hi.
Oh hi. Thank you for the 30 months. At tier 3. Heckbean, thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you're okay. And I hope the cat sitting goes okay. So yeah, that unit had to go somewhere or go to the tip, but it's got all my vinyl in the bottom of it, because my dad has vinyl, obviously, behind the aircon. So I then decided, well, I'll put it back the way it used to be, which is essentially half of that unit again on top of it. It's just IKEA stuff. And then we put the cat cam on top of it, because it looks good up there. The cat tree that was next to me, that was the original cat cam, is gone, because it was too rickety. The cats would jump on it and it would make my whole desk wobble. So we got rid of it. Ah, well, at least you got to look after a kitty without the responsibility of having a kitty all the time. Unless you do have a kitty all the time. In which case, yeah. Then different kitty. But yeah, it's nice to be back streaming. I've missed it. Just, it's felt a bit strange recently not streaming. I felt very frustrated on days where I've wanted to stream. I don't actually know where the door is in this place. Probably this way. What concert did they go to? News about girlfriend's kitty. Please share. Is the door there? I bet you it is, isn't it? After all that time, I've been running backwards and forwards and I've missed the freaking door. Right, let's go this way again. Meow. Apparently it's a boy kitty. Yes. Please do remember to get spayed. Otherwise you will have multiple kitties. You might not want that. Does that mean that there has to be a name rethought, or has it not got a name yet? I mean, everybody wants more kitties, but practically, do you want more kitties? That's the main issue. It's like, I would like more kitties, but practically, it's not gonna happen in our house. Not in our flat. Although I may have registered putting on a breeding website, and it's kind of like a dating website, but for cats. So the other day, I got a match from somebody else that said, Mayo, the kitty, is looking for a lover. And I was like, the fuck? But yeah, turns out that that's what it sends when somebody sends you a match saying, I would like to breed my cat with your cat. Thanks. No. Also, Mayo was way too far away. Mayo was at the other end of the country, in Yorkshire. And not the right kind of cat that I want to breed pudding with. That website's a bit awkward in the fact that it doesn't allow you to specify what kind of cat you want to breed your cat with. So, pudding is not a long distance boy, no. So yeah, we are gonna see whether he gets another match. There's not that many cats in the UK on that website though, so I might have to advertise elsewhere as well. If that doesn't happen, then Pudding will just have to have his bits chopped, because it's becoming a bit of an issue now that he keeps like scenting on things and marking stuff, so. But yeah, no mayo pudding, thanks. That doesn't, no, it doesn't sound good. Ow. Woo. Spicy. There we go. Okay, so we got an aspect. Nice. Does that mean that if I go back to here, how close on Kyrgyzstan are we? 105 away. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know whether to attempt that again or whether just do that with friends. Maybe I'll leave that one to do with friends. That's still Kyrgyzstan as well. Maybe I'll do that. So at the moment I'm looking for renown, which means that I have to do dungeons that I haven't done before. Side quests, find altars, which we've already got all the altars in this area. Do the strongholds, which we've done all the strongholds. And find all the waypoints. And just generally discover the whole area, which means that we are almost there. Almost there. 105 away. In this area here. In Kyrgyzstan. And then we'll probably move on to Hawazar. You're doing it on tier 1. See, I thought I'd do it on Nightmare purely for stream. Because there's only one quest that I've come across so far that I can't do, which is that one. I can turn on to tier 1 and just do that at some other point. But there's probably a reason it's like that. It's probably got a fairly high statted item behind it. So I think maybe I'm gonna come back and try it later. I don't need to do all the side quests to get the renown. I can do dungeons. So I'm only 105 away and I get 20 per dungeon, I think. No, 30 per dungeon. So I only need to do another 4 dungeons. Tier 1 with a friend. Okay. That's fine then. I will... Maybe I might turn it down to veteran. I should be able to solo it on veteran. No problem. But it's healing too fast on Nightmare. So, yeah. We've got a problem. If I can't do enough damage to stop it from healing, then we got an issue. But I will figure it out. I'll get there. Plus, if I upgrade my gear a bit, I might be able to do it at some point. Oh god, it's this area. I have had major issues with my horse getting stuck on stuff here. Like... this way. Down we go. There we go. I mean, it depends generally how geared everybody is. I know it scales, but it still seemed... if it's hard for me at level 60, like, that poison hits really hard. Although I didn't have poison resistance. So it might go a bit better now. I've got poison resistance. Because that was my main issue there. That it was a poisonous one. There wasn't a prisoner back here, was there? I could just hear a guy yelling. No, okay. That's fine. I should be able to do it. Free prisoner. Oh, this one's actually alive. Nice. Okay. It's only one side quest, so... What I would like to do, I haven't done a proper, like, official Nightmare dungeon yet. But, as you can see, Diablo and the stream is stuttering slightly, ever so slightly, when I'm dealing with certain enemies on this. So I think I'd rather play it off stream on a Nightmare dungeon and then figure out my settings and stuff afterwards. Once I'm a bit more comfortable with Nightmare.
Bless you.
I'm pretty sure that will unlock some more stuff. Or maybe I could give it a go and attempt to turn the next one on Nightmare. What do you guys think? I left something behind there, but it was blue, so I'm not that fussed. Dead end there. Anything else? Okay, that's the end of the dungeon, so now we need to go and find the other prisoners. Where are they going to be? Down this way? Oh, I just picked that up on the way back. So between now and August, when Baldur's Gate comes out, we're going to be doing probably Diablo, World of Warcraft, and then maybe a few indie games. If I feel like it, or if I want something a bit more chill. And then August is pretty much just all going to be Baldur's Gate. Unless I need an absolute break from it. 20th of August is the new season. 20th of July, sorry, is the new season for Diablo, so... Make sure you're ready to start your new character. And make sure you've got all your renown sorted, because that will help your seasonal character.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
So apparently you need to have unlocked certain points of the renown scale as such, for your seasonal character to have skill points of some form. But I haven't looked into it more than that. I just know that it affects how many skill points you get. Which kind of makes sense because it affects how many skill points you get in game anyway. And Paragon points, so... I think we'll probably we'll get to the end of the renown on Kyrgyzstan, and then I think that'll be enough for me today, stream-wise, unless you guys want me to carry on. Oh, I just caught my toesies on the edge of that. Is it starting to work on your PC now, Afan? You kind of do need to get a wiggle on if you want to do seasonal stuffs. Oh. Owie. Oh, go away, spooderlings. Silly spooderlings. I know you were having issues initially. I wouldn't blitz your way through the campaign, because the campaign is something to be savoured. It is really good. No, maybe they released something that's then kind of optimized it a little bit more. Hi, Auntie, how are you? You okay? Ooh. Oh, I'm not allowed near that yet. Okay, that's fine. I will just, meow. Are you a flipping Tempest and also a Waller? Great. And nothing very good from the chest either. Okay. Did a heckin' wait today? Nice. Was it a good heckin' wait? Why can I smell burning? Oh, heck. Okay. There we go. I survived. Honestly, I think that I was worried about the campaign in this because Diablo 3's campaign was, it was okay. It was okay. I was worried that it wasn't going to live up to that, but it really did. In fact, I think it did top 3. $18 down in total? Well done. You got this. I think it does help to have people nagging you as well. And like helping you along, giving you the pep talks. But also, I need to start losing weight. I have actually unintentionally lost some, but that's because I've been ill, so I haven't been eating as much. The nagging is, yeah, even though it's nagging, it's yeah, it's helpful. Holding you accountable, less than nagging, I think. You say you're gonna do it, do it. I think that's the right way to put it. Yes, 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 I will give you monies for it. Because it will help me. Even though I'm short on monies, I will give you monies for it. Because I know you were going to sell it, so. No, I will give you whatever you put it on Facebook for. Because they're not cheap. I know they're not cheap. It's the reason I've not bought one before is because they're not cheap. But also it means that I will be able to start doing a little bit of exercise. Now I've actually not got the cat tree next to me. There is much more space in this room, despite the fact it doesn't look like it. I can push my chair right up against the drawers next to me, which you guys can't see, where the cat tree was. And I do have enough space to at least, like, I could lie flat on the floor. Move the aircon unit, obviously. Which means that I have a lot more space to actually put it on the screen here and do some exercise, because the living room TV currently doesn't work. The bedroom TV, there's not enough space in the bedroom. So, kind of a bit pooped on that. Should have your car back on Wednesday. Hey, Mashi's coming to visit on Thursday, I believe. So I think Jadles will probably want to do a barbecue at some point this weekend. If you fancy a little toddle over. Or if not, D&D the next weekend. I think it's the next... Is it the weekend? That weekend or the weekend after? I can never remember. It's, everything's all wacky at the moment. Like this week coming up is absolutely nuts. I got an interview, which I've only told a select few people who it's for, and I think I'm going to keep it fairly stum. But I will send you a message. I got 2 interviews technically on the same day. It's just one of them I want more than the other one. Obviously. I think for good reason. One will pay more and it's not self-employed. And it's for a big publisher. So. Right, before I do this. I have just sent you a message with who it's for. Yeah, I had the choice of booking them, and for the big one, the soonest day available was Tuesday. So I was like, well, sod it, I'll do it on Tuesday. despite the fact that I'd already booked the other one on the Tuesday as well. So I was like, well, if I just do them and I only have a small break in between, then I can just get them both out the way. I look smart. I don't have to do myself up twice to look nice. And yeah. It's worth it. So I'm doing it both on the same day. Get them out of the way. Get into interview mode. Stress out in the morning. But once I've got one done, I'll probably be much better for the second one. So... I didn't do very well on this, I don't think, but that's fine. Slay soul-imbued enemies? But how am I going to tell which one's a soul-imbued? Oh well.
No. Please.
So yeah. Quite excited, but also nervous, as standard. I think everybody's nervous for these kinds of things. But whatever. We're going for it. I needed this break. They both got booked on the same day, and it was like I've had the most awful day, and suddenly on a Friday afternoon things start to look up a bit for the weekend. So yeah, the nerves are part of it, but it's what you get, really, for looking for jobs. It's not necessarily like I don't mind doing the interview. It's just the pressure of knowing that if I get it, I will be financially stable for some time. So yeah. Considering I know how much they pay. Hi Dazzy, how are you? How was your trip to Northampton? But yeah, it's I'm gonna put it this way. I'm not gonna tell you what bracket it's in, but if I were to get it, it would be almost 10 grand more a year. For the same job. That's how little I was being paid. A lot of Super Rare on holiday at the moment, including some of their marketing team, and then also Develop Brighton's next week, and they've launched a lot of cool stuff, and it's all a bit chaotic for them, so I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it too much yet. Okay, let's go hand some of this stuff in. Yeah, Thunderflies yesterday were absolutely awful. And we got 2 rolls of thunder here and then nothing. Forgot I did have an issue with the Diblos. Completed chapter 2 and was watching the cutscene and then it just crashed on you. Oh no. Can fix it. Not worried, have it? Yeah, exactly. You'll be fine.
I can break that down.
I have to fight that boss again. Yeah, it's done that a couple of times for a couple of people I know where it's just crashed after, like, a boss fight.
There's that.
I mean, at least it's not the end of the what. You just have to go in and defeat the boss again, but at the same time, you have to go in and defeat the boss again.
You can still use these.
Okay, I think I'm going to sell some of this stuff. Because I need monies. Where do I go to sell the things? Haha.
Always smart.
The Diblos goes okay. There's one side quest that I've come across the end of the side quest line, from what I can tell. And it's it's really difficult to do because they are doing a shit ton of damage to me, but they're also vampiric, and my damage is not enough to outweigh the vampiric health that they're getting back. So I'm going to have to come back to that either with friends or at some other point when I know that I'm going to do more damage. I know it scales, but I need to figure out whether I can get some items with like better bits on. It's a side quest that is particularly difficult. The guy on the main boss is a level higher than me, and I don't know whether it scales with it or whether it's just that side quest I wasn't meant to unlock. I was only meant to unlock like later on. I don't know, but I would think it just scales. But either way, it fucking hits hard, and I wasn't doing enough damage to it for its vampiric ability. Ooh. Oh, this one. The only cure. But we're almost done with renown on Kyrgyzstan. So we got 75 left to go. And we've done 2 others, so we just got 2 more after that. Right, let's go do another dungeon. Lightning spear, that's sorcerer. See, all of these ones down here are all like necromancer or sorcerer, which really sucks. That one though is barbarian. I didn't see that one before. Jeez Louise, that scared the crap out of me. Thank you very much, Antihero, for the sub, the Prime sub. Thank you for choosing me to give your Prime sub to for 15 months now. That's almost a year and a half. You got your blue pizza slice and your emotes. And yet we say bye-bye to adverts, yes. Bye ads. See you later. So we hit our sub goal for today. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Okay, actually, let's have a look quickly at the stable master and see whether I've got anything else that I can use. I think I've just got standard. Apart from him, he's a bit gory. Let me just change back to my current horsey. No, that's not. I don't think that's even my current horse, but you know. Like some Lauren going where the teaser trailer for D4 took place. By 3 they come. I will have a look-see at some point. Ooh. Sorry, the fabric on the reins does floopy things, and the hair also does floopy things. Oh. Cat cam's frozen. I've never seen that webcam freeze before. Pudding's not there. We just deactivate it and reactivate it and you guys see. Best emote on Twitch, it is pretty damn cool, that one. It's a pre-made one, that one. It's like a templatey one. I had the heck emote and then I put it in there. I am considering actually removing the bog standard heck emote. Now the webcam's just not even... It's flickering. Just unplug it from the power completely. Hi, Lemons. How are you? Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. Trying to fix the cat cam. Which doesn't seem to want to fix. So, interesting. Seems a little bit broken. Well. It's there, but it's not coming up on here, which is weird. Alright. Game's going good, actually. We're doing really well today on the grind, so I'm very happy with it. It's going really well. How are you? You okay? Good. Right. It's come back up, so it might be my extension lead. It's stopped flickering. Come on, you can do it, little webcam. You got this. You know, it's flickering again. That's so bizarre. It's not coming up on stream. Well, CatCam might have to stay off, guys, I'm afraid. I'm just going to try it in one different USB port, because if that's what's causing it, then we know. It might be one of the USB ports on the front of my PC's just decided it's not going to work right now. Typical. I bring back CatCam and then the webcam goes kaput. Weird. Let's just set the little camera back to defaults. Oh god. And then see if we can get it to work now. Okay, well it's just not powering on. Oh. No, it is just flickering. I think the CatCam might just be broken. For fuck's sake. Well, I'll have to try and fix that later. But for now, we're not going to bother with it. So, I'm sorry if you want a CatCam. It's gone for now. I don't know why it's broken, but it is. It just froze and then... Yeah. Well, it's a £60 webcam, so... That sucks if it is broken. Whoa, wait, did that just... That's finally come down in price. It was like 5 million before. Did they finally fix it? I think they did finally fix it. Although it's not showing in my mount armors. Weird. Okay, whatever. Let's just play, shall we? I'm done with technological difficulties. Let's just play properly. Well, saying that, the game is stuttering, so... Okay. So, I know there's been a lot going around on Twitter recently, and I think this is probably appropriate for Antihero, in the way of people complaining when looking for other roles, and then they apply to a role and they get like a copy and paste feedback, or they don't get any feedback at all. You just get like a rejection email, or you just don't get a rejection email. So, this is, somebody tweeted saying, I'm hiring for this, and I applied for it. And then they tweeted again saying, I'm sending out these rejection emails, but I'm sending them out with feedback on them. What they sent to me was not feedback. What they sent to me was, I like your enthusiasm. You will get a job in the games industry. Keep going. But we're not taking you on. Or we're not gonna give you an interview. It's not really feedback. If it's not necessarily critique that will help me improve. But like, the whole point of giving somebody feedback when they're applying for a role like that is so they can improve, to then make themselves more successful in their job search. That really peeved me. There's a lot of jobs at the moment that just don't give you any feedback whatsoever. That's annoying as well. And there's some that just don't even give you a rejection letter / email. Okay, so I need to go and find the whatever needs to go on the pedestals. Ancient statues. Probably the same person. Yeah. I was fairly qualified for that job as well. I ticked all of the boxes on what they were asking for. But yeah. If you're gonna put out something like that, then don't say that, oh, you're giving individual feedback, and then don't actually give out feedback. I would rather she just gave a plain old rejection and didn't tweet about it. Tooting your horn about giving feedback and then giving half-assed feedback is not the way to go. And really disappointing also by the fact that she'd sent that out. And I was like, oh, maybe I've got a chance then, because I hadn't received a rejection email yet. I'm not going to say who it was. Although Wild Lemons knows. But yeah, it was a very recent one, and you probably see it in like the For You area on Twitter if you're following the right crowd. In fact, I may have even liked the tweet initially. You guys can... Oh, the Stitch hat. I forgot about that. I honestly forgot about that. But yeah, I wasn't very impressed. Maybe she just got tired when she was writing it, but it just... Yeah. It wasn't really enough feedback for me. In the way of things. Like, if you're going to give feedback to people, give them something to work on. Rather than just fob them off and say, yeah, you're enthusiastic, we like you, but you're not getting the job. That's just paying me a compliment and then saying you're still not getting the job. It's not really feedback. Guys, thank you for contributing to the Stitch hat. Community challenge, goal, whatever you want to call it. I made the goal deliberately large. So, it might take you a while to get there. Hey, I found under challenge. Nice. Well done. Reanimation? I don't know what that one does. You guys won't get there today, I'm afraid. You can only do 2,000 a stream. Okay, well that's easy. Let's go this way. Throw all the points in. I'm sure some of you have got plenty points. But the problem is I haven't been here for you to put the points in because you can only do it when the stream is live. $87K? What did I put the goal at? 500,000? I can't remember. Wait, mine still says... Oh, you've got 87. Okay. Yeah. So it's currently on 10,000, which is 2% of the goal. Got a long way to go. You can do 1/5, but you can only do 2,000 points a day. I'm sure you will earn more lemons. I'm sure you will. It doesn't take too long to earn points. You can't ramp up how often people earn points either. There's not that much control over the channel points of Twitch. Like I would have let you guys put in more points per day, but you can't. There's no slide bar for it or anything. So I would have liked it if you guys could put in like 5k each, but that's not going to happen either. So okay. So if I do this dungeon, which is 30 renown points, I need another 3. No, another 2. 3 including this one. Did I go the right way? No. I went the total wrong way, but it's okay. We'll just carry on running. We've got some movement speed. Meow. Thanks to those gems, I think. Yeah, well, Pizza's brain malfunctioned. Although I have seen the sat-nav in this game malfunction. Sometimes it gets a little bit confused. Oh god, it's these guys. I hate these guys. No. Nah. Ow, got stunned. This music is not the right kind of music for this kind of fight. No, go away. Silly music. Oh, we could go upstairs. Okay. So Dazzy was saying that he plays with his brightness all the way up. Or almost all the way up on his Diblo. I can't do that. It's got to be dark and spooky. It's got to be really dark and spooky. Which, to be fair, it actually looks a bit better on stream than it does on my screen. Oh, 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 oh. How does it look on your guys' screen? You have it halfway? Halfway up from the middle? Because yours is much brighter than mine. Oh god, I got stunned. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, I didn't redeem it. No wonder it wasn't in my inventory. Brightness. Mine is halfway. But you said yours was so much brighter. Mine is like bang on. In fact, it's default. And you can see it more on the stream than you can on my actual screen. Okay, what next? Maybe, yeah. Maybe, but that wouldn't affect what's showing up on stream either. I don't have my screens very bright due to my sensitivity to light when I get headaches. Plus, it reflects off my face when I'm streaming. Ooh, glyph, territorial. A glyph? Let's have a look at what glyph that was then. God, I forgot that you can open this up. So yeah, I'm moving along the tree slowly. Was territorial... Oh, territorial is a gold one. Okay, for every dexterity 5 dexterity purchase within range, you can deal 2% increased damage to close targets. Additional bonus, you gain 10% damage reduction against close targets. Undaunted is willpower. Paragon nodes within range. See, I don't think I can do that one. Oh, I can do it. It's nodes. Pika Pizza Pixie. Okie dokie. Oh, I have to go under the desk. Hold on, footy. Sorry, I had to move Chloe's birthday present out of the way because it sits under my desk. Uh-oh, needs fixing. Okay, there we go. I think that's right. So yeah, this big box here is Chloe's birthday present. It's been sat under my desk for like a month so far, and it's still got to sit there till September. PS5. I'm afraid the box for PS5 is a bit bigger than that. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
PS5 Slim. Oh, now everybody's contributing. PS4? No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. It is pretty cool, though. It is pretty cool. Okay. So. PS2, maybe. No, I'm not going to give any clues away. But it is pretty cool. I wish a new car would fit in that box. I mean, Chloe can't drive, so it would be a pretty useless present. I really don't like these guys. They take forever to kill. There we go. Oh, more spawn. Poison in this game hits really hard. I know nothing about football, so I can't really help with that footy. I can pretend to be angry with you. But only pretend, I'm afraid. Because I don't really know what I'm talking about. Again with them, why does it always play the same songs over and over again? Ooh, broken lamp. Oh, and broken ear. Website is white and they used a white font. And then I have an overseas fan pack. You can't pay for from overseas. What kind of num-nums? What kind of marketing department do they have? They'd be like, why are we not getting any sales on the overseas pack? Well, people can't buy it. That sucks. Now I can be angry because I know what you're talking about. Oh god, these guys are going to hit hard and I am not ready for it. Chloe tried to find out who made it. Did you find out? Were you successful? It was not. Oh no. Can you go to the football club and ask them who made it? Just stroll down to the club. Yeah, go knocking on doors. I'm joking, please don't do that. Oh. Okay. So I've slowly been getting back into the World of Warcraft stuff, so I think we'll be playing that on stream probably next week at some point. I may have played a bit more yesterday, and we're about 3 areas off Lore Master. So I'm doing pretty well with the grind on that. I haven't played in a long time, so I figured I might as well go back and renew my sub and get on with it. It turns out Josh has been subbed this whole time, so I get a 3-month sub at some point soon. Wait, no, you don't get to do that. No, no, thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. See you later. Meow. Oh god, I wasn't expecting more to spawn. You'd think I would, considering this is Diablo, but... Okay, so we completed another one, so we are now... 55 away. So 2 more dungeons. Also, did you guys see, you know, the prime mount that you can get? If you haven't looked and you've got prime and you're going to buy Diablo in the future, make sure you go claim this for the future, or just at least, if you're playing Diablo, go get yourself the prime redemption for the mount. It's just the mount that was in the shop. I know it's a bundle, so you get slightly more with it, but it is literally just the mount, the seaweed hair mount for the horse that was in the shop. It's not in my shop anymore, but it was in the shop on release. How lazy! I haven't actually been everywhere in here, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I think we'll just teleport back to town. But I can't claim it anyway because I don't have the primes anymore. Okay. How much is in my inventory? Ooh. Lion helmet, but not better than what I've got on. In fact, nothing in here is better than what I've got on, apart from those. Oh, those. But it's fine. I'm just going to go sell these, I think. This way. And then we're going to figure out which dungeon to do next. I might just have to do one that has an aspect in that I don't need.
There's that. Don't ruin all that work.
Well, I would like that.
Gonna make myself some money quickly. I know I sold those gems. I'm probably just gonna sell those as well because I've got way too many gems. Oh, they're only worth like a tiny bit. Fuck it, let's just keep them. What's this name? Ha 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 ha. Hello. Interesting. Okay. We've done that one. Let's just pick some that are really close to waypoints, she says, and then there are none close to waypoints at all. That one is. Let's go do that one. If I do the ones that are close to waypoints, then I don't have to run halfway across the map and get distracted. Why is this ear is so broken? It doesn't want to flute properly anymore. That's better. I fixed it. So we have until the 20th of July to get all the renown done, which I don't think will take long. But I kind of want to see how much gear I can... Like, how much I can bring up my gear, because it's lacking at the moment, but I guess that's because I'm not on Torment, so I'm not getting the higher level stuff. Again, with the... Alexa, stop. Hold on. Just for footy. There you go. Ugh. It's a little bit warm for hats today. Hi, Lucario. Welcome on in. Also, with the new furniture in the background, you can actually kind of see the lights change a bit more because the lights reflect off the white. That's okay. It's not a problem. If you've got other things to do, that is perfectly fine. I understand that life gets in the way, and I'm not entitled to you guys, like, in the way of viewership. Unacceptable! What, lemon grab style? Well, you had enough of a life to be watching the lacrosse, so therefore you got a life. That hurt. That was probably a bit overkill, but you know. Ooh, glyph. Fairy Tale is the important bit. Although, to be fair, I haven't watched it in years. It's been a very long time. I should probably go back and watch it again. But it's a lot to go back. It's like a very big commitment to go back and watch that series. It's a lot of hours. Like a serious amount of hours. Your first time watching it? Well, I hope you enjoy it. It's, I think it's to be taken with a pinch of salt. Like, for me, I was like, oh my god, roll my eyes at some bits, and they do milk it, but it's an enjoyable series, particularly if you like anime in that style. But I definitely enjoyed watching it. So I watched it. It's probably one of the first proper long anime series that I watched. I watched it when I was at uni. It's over the top. It's got boobies and silly comments and magic, and it's totally unrealistic. Oh yeah. I enjoy it. I did enjoy it. It's like Food Wars. I gotta watch Food Wars because it's so totally over the top and unrealistic. But it's great. I might die here though because I am stuck. Nope. Okay, we go again. Let's not get stuck in there this time. Hey. Oh, I am really stunned. What does she do? Get stuck. Nope. I refuse to die. Food Wars is good for the cooking, but also the unrealistic, like, clothes falling off. It is very shonen, yes. It's good for, like, I love the... Because I love cooking programs anyway. I love the cooking. What do you mean unrealistic? People's clothes totally fall off when they eat yummy food. Oh dear. The people I used to play Phasmo with used to yell I'm stuck from the van outside while I was in the house. And the amount of times I died as a result. Oh no. Oh, they mean. My goal is to have my dishes be tasty enough to explode people's clothes. That is a reasonable goal, I think. That's why our meetups at restaurants are so awkward. Could you imagine? There would be like this new trend of influencers wearing really, really cute underwear because they know their clothes are gonna like just fall off. I mean, you should wear cute underwear anyway, but like... underwear sponsorships would go through the roof. Would be quite funny. Oh, no. I thought I was going to make this one, but I don't think I am because... double stunned. Oh well. Tuned out and then I heard cute underwear. The cute underwear radar.
No. Please.
You would, yeah, you would have to have changing rooms or at least more toilets for people to go change in. Ooh, Paragon point. Nice. Skill damage. Yeah, I guess we just go for that. Going for that, I think, because I don't... Poison conditions like that would be handy. Because that means that I would actually probably be able to beat that side quest. So let's go back to the world map and then have a look at where else we can do. Wait, have we not completed this dungeon? We just did the one thing. We need to just... Ah, okay. I need to destroy the wards. Ward of Eyes. Let's go do this. Hey, a cute lady in underwear can have my life. I would offer my soul if I ever had one. I mean, what? Wait, you never had a soul? I'm confused. Or a cute lady. Because either way, I'm either concerned or worried or both. Soul. Okay, I was gonna say. I would just be sad if it was not had a cute lady. Not having a soul? I mean, I'm sure you have got a soul. I'm sure you have more than the souls on the bottom of your shoes. Everybody has a soul of some form.
Gates
So
still
much stuff.
locked. Sentries at walls don't bother. Cave entrance here, here, and here. Tunnels must lead under the city. Not sure where they let out. Snakes here, and here, and here. Watch for snakes.
I mean, yeah, you might also have eaten soulfish. In which case, why are you eating other people's souls? English is such a weird language like that. Oh, come on. The ward can stun people? That sucks. Pretty tasty with some, like, pan-fried with some lemon. Yeah. I'm sure you will find another cute lady. Life has a way of being strange like that. Somebody will pop up when you least expect it. No, I didn't realize there was another one there. How rude. Got your soul in Korea. No, Nash. I could deal with the soul fish one, but not that one. And that's a good way to be. It's a sign of being a good parent as well. Meow. Ooh. I am just stomping through this. Ow! She says. Wait! I wanted to dodge over that. I pressed the space bar and then I got frozen. Jesus. What is that?
God damn, Jimmy. This some serious gourmet shit.
27 Nesh just subscribed.
That was like perfect timing. Jesus, what is that? That's some serious gourmet shit. Nesh, thank you for the 20 months. That was perfect. Oh. 20 months. Has it really been that long? Nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'm gonna have to get more flipping sub badges for you guys. Because I don't think I've got enough. I think you guys are going to hit the point where I'm going to need more, better sub badges. Oh god, I got stunned. Oops. Oh, I'll go back and get that potion just because. Come on, give. Thank you. This way. I'm hoping the last one is this way. Otherwise I've got to look for another place on the map that I've missed. Jeez, a Flan is going through the challenges. Yeah, so my old ones used to look like that, but the problem is that you then hit, so it looked okay for 8. If you do any more than that, it looks a bit ridiculous. But then you hit 8 months, or you hit like, I don't know, hit like the 8th one, and then what do you do after that? And it can't just be a plain pizza without any toppings. So we went with coloured pizza slices instead. I think that it's just the pizza slices need to look better. And that's no offense to the artist, but I think I'm going to employ a different artist to do it. I'm also thinking about tier 2 and tier 3 having a glow on the pizza slice to show that they are a tier 2 or a tier 3. Because I think that would be kind of cool. Or just changing it out completely and making them something else. Like, completely different dishes. Now, that would cost me a lot of money to do, rather than just recolors. So, the way it works when you get sub-badges done is you pay for the initial badge, and then if you want it recoloring... Stitch out. Hold on. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. So if you want it recoloring, then it costs you like, I don't know, a little bit extra for each recolor on top. So for example, $15 and then $5 extra for each recolor, which is fine. But if I want like a different dish for every single badge, then I'm going to have to pay $15 every single time. Okay. I've got the Stitch hat out of my system now. I haven't worn it in ages. Right, is that the dungeon done? I think it is. Did it say that we completed it? I mean, that looks like it's done because there's nowhere else to go. No, for just the badges. If I want the glows, then that's probably... I could probably do that myself. I can probably do the glows. I can probably draw the badges myself, actually. I mean, I have an iPad. Well, Josh has an iPad. And a... Apple Pen. Yeah. Normally, so my emotes cost about 20 euros each. But this is sub badges and they're slightly smaller, so they don't need as much detail. But that was just an example price. But I might just look at like some packs on Etsy or something, because a lot of my new stuff, like the sub gold stuff up that way, wherever it is, the top right corner of the screen, that is literally just Etsy. So I might just have a look and see what I can do with that. We'll see, but I'm not... It's not the end of the world at the moment. Like, we have enough sub-badges for people that require sub-badges. Like, Josh is getting to the point where I think he's gonna end up with a bit of a problem at some point. Because the rainbow one, the rainbow sub-badge is... possibly 3 years. I need to go look. Let me go look. Hold on. Sub badges. Yeah, so I've technically unlocked the 5-year sub badge. So, I don't have enough sub badges, Dazzy. I have a 3-year sub badge, but Josh is over 3 years. Like, he's had a rainbow sub badge for quite some time. He's on like 48 months plus or something silly. And I haven't got anything above that, but also I don't really have much variation for the tier 3s. Tier 2s and tier 3s. So I want to put like a glow behind them for tiers. Yeah, so a fan is probably quite... It's probably, compared to a lot of other people, very, very close to hitting my last sub badge, which is the rainbow pizza slice. So I need to do something. But I'll see what I can do. It's something to think about at some point. But now we're going to focus on Renown and carry on with that. It's not the end of the world, because to get to 3 years is pretty insane, but I want to make sure that I do have something that shows that you have been here So it's 3.54, 4.55 that I'm missing. So I'm missing 4 sub badges. Right, should we go and see whether we can do this one again? Inside Mahub's safe house. Oh, that's the easiest way to get there. Probably this one. It must be rainbow. Exactly. If you want to be rainbows. But yeah. I will have a look online and see what I can come up with as well, because normally it takes a bit of thinking, and I also want to contact my emote artist at some point once I've got more money to get a couple of emotes to replace the ones that have not aged badly but are the least used for streams, so we can have some more usable emotes, because some of them I feel like just don't get used enough. And I think we could possibly do with some better ones. The PP one is gonna stay, even if I don't play FPSs anymore that much on stream. It's still gonna stay. I think that. Let's just have a look at my emotes. So we have Pizza Smug, I think is probably going to go. Because we've got a lot of emotes. Now these emotes will still be usable in Discord. Maybe Pizza Pog as well might go, because that one barely gets used. And then I think Pizza This Is Fine is actually going to just disappear, and Heck is going to stay, the animated one. Because the animated one gets used so much more. Right, let's try this again. See how well this goes.
Yes, give it here. Now, to grind the petals. Ah! Oh, what? What is... Ah! No! Help! Me!
I haven't been watching The Witcher, no. I cancelled my Netflix. Because I don't watch anything on Netflix. And obviously this is potentially going to be the worst Witcher season, so... See, he healed again. How the heck am I meant to deal with him like that? Ugh. Hopefully he just runs out of vampiric opportunities. I don't know. Okay, he hit me. That's what caused it. Oh. Alexa, stop. You're gonna get the Stitch hat for a little bit longer. No, are you kidding me? He did it again. And I got slowed. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to deal with him because he just keeps healing. Like, what am I gonna do against this? I haven't got range to stay away from him. I say, oh, if you stay far enough away from it. No, because he just did it again there. Ugh. That's really annoying. If you want to, Dazzy. Sorry, I can't really read chat while I'm trying to fight this guy. I'm trying my best, but it's not. Yeah, I might have to back out. I literally, I'm doing damage down to a certain point and then can't go any further. Did a similar thing with Disney Plus. I cancelled it because I barely watch anything on it. I want it back at some point. I'll get it for a month. Watch stuff and then, yeah, I'm going to be the same. We've got Disney Plus, but only because we get it at a cheaper rate through Josh's phone contract. So, to be fair, the number of times I've sailed the high seas to watch something on Netflix, that's something only to realise it's on Netflix. It's like, what's the point? I know. We binge-watched a lot of stuff that was on Netflix, and then we were like, oh, well, there's nothing else for us to watch. Okay, yeah, sorry. I might have to go back to town quickly as well, but... Yeah, I just... There's not enough on each platform for me to have a subscription. Yeah, taking a break from it's a good idea. And also, Netflix stopped doing the free trials. Like, I would happily just get a free trial just to watch The Witcher and then be done with it. But I will probably just take my dad's login and watch it on there. Or watch it at my dad... Like, binge watch it at my dad's house. and then be done with it again afterwards. Because, yeah, other than that, there's no point. Yeah, no, Netflix just doesn't do trials anymore. At all. Like, I have different emails, I have different cards as well, because sometimes they go by card instead. Like, Disney Plus goes by payment method. But they just don't do trials anymore. I looked. Can't enter? That's strange. I'm guessing it's probably just because it's a side quest that you haven't got. Yeah. That's fine. You should be able to teleport to me. At least we know we can do that for the future. Disney Plus for my daughter. I only keep Netflix because it's a freebie with my perks and my phone contract. There you go. See, I think a lot of people are like that. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Hi, Nord. How are you? Could one of the mods give Nord a shout out, please? Because Nord is a fantastic bean. And if you like MMO streams, he streams all the ESO. It's great. Okay. We're doing something here. Chloe is too fast. Almost a double shout out. How was your stream yesterday, Nord? Did you raise enough money to get yourself the aircons? Oh, you're kidding me. It hit me. You did. Hey, well done. Well done to your community. And now you're going to have much cooler, comfier stream. See what I mean? This guy is just not possible. There's 3 of us here. As good as you can get. Yeah, do it. You'll get there. You'll get a nice one for that. How much was it? It's like £500 or something, but mine was $280. You will get a reasonable price. I haven't got mine on right now. It's a longy one. Good brand. Good brand. I'm out of potions, guys, by the way. Just to let you know. Dazzy's logging out. Okay, let's... Button, if you run with me. Not going to run. Okay. I guess we just keep going. Yes. Yeah, it should last longer. And while they do cost a bit to run, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Plus, if you get a smallish one, not a separate unit one, you can then just move it around the house as you please. It means that if you've got family that want to be cooler in the evening and you're not streaming, you can just, like, take it with you. Just take it downstairs. Whatever. Like, I move mine around the flat all the time. So when there's days that I don't stream, obviously that's been quite a lot recently, I take my aircon into the living room and I close the living room door, and then me, the cats, and Josh are all nice and cool. That's what we did during the 40-degree weather last year. We're really struggling with this guy. I'm guessing it's just the vampiric is too strong. Okay, this is the lowest we've ever got him. I have no potions left, so I have to be really careful here. Just went to use a potion. I've got no potions. Okay. But I think that you'll be nice and comfy. And hopefully you can get it before the next heat wave. Because it is starting to warm up again now. This guy is not easy. I better get something decent off him. Come on. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? It dropped nothing. It dropped nothing. However, I did get my renown for it. But it dropped nothing. It dropped potions and that was it. No kit. However, I did get this. So, but thank you guys for helping. That was insane. Now you understand why I could not do it by myself. Oh dear. Okay. So I get my full Paragon points, which is great. Thank you guys for helping. Right. That was actually going to be the end of the stream anyway, because we got our renown here. So we have now done Fractured Peaks, Kyrgyzstan, and also Scotland, which is pretty good. I streamed for 3 hours, which is more than I thought I was going to manage today because life is life at the moment. So we're going to find someone to raid. And I think I'll continue playing Diablo with you guys off stream if you fancy it. Although I do need to find something to eat because it's 10:20 and I haven't eaten dinner. So, shush, Twitch. Shush, I don't need to hear myself. It's enough with trying to be confident enough to stream. Why is Twitch breaking on me? I don't know who to raid. I don't know who to raid. I think Eggy's nice. Let's go. Let's see if Eggy's. Ah, oh, damn it! Eggy just stopped streaming. Eggy was playing Diablo as well. Yeah. Should we go raid somebody random? What do you guys think? I'd have to scroll a long way down in the Diablo category though. Bounce and leave them. No. No. We're gonna raid someone. Let's see. I mean, we could raid Successfully Lost, considering I haven't raided her in a long time. And that's our standard Sunday night. I think we'll do that. So, I'm going to take you guys into Successfully Lost. She is a wonderful streamer, and I'm sure she's very, very excited for Baldur's Gate 3 to come out. I found her through Baldur's Gate 1. She's a Fallout person. There we go, then. She's lovely. I'm sure you will enjoy it there. She's currently playing Fallout New Vegas. Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be fantastic. I cannot explain all of the feels I experienced on Friday during the panel. So I normally scale my games on a rating of 1 being, I never want to play that again, to 10, I would get a tattoo of something from this game. Like, I am devoted to it. Baldur's Gate is one of those games for me that I am absolutely devoted to, and it's very spicy. Yeah. There's a sex scene in game that is well, Astarion takes on a bear, and that bear might be Halsin. Now it's an optional one. You don't have to romance those characters, and you'd have to be playing either Astarion or Halsin. You'd have to be playing Astarion. In a fight, right? Right? No. It is, yeah. You can tell. My brain has to think about how I want to express this. I cried when I found out Matt Mercer was playing Minsk. I have a little pop vinyl of Minsk over on that shelf. I have the original Baldur's Gate box over on that shelf. So yeah, it's gonna be 3rd of August is gonna be an emotional day, and I'm not gonna sleep the night before, I don't think. We're gonna stream hard on that, so I hope you're ready for it. God knows how I'm gonna get through character creation. I'm gonna be a flipping mess. But Larian, we're definitely the right studio to do it, so I'm very, very happy. I've waited like 2 decades for this game to come out. So I'm excited and nervous at the same time, because I know it's going to be fantastic, but I don't want to hype it up too much in my brain. Well, okay, so let's get this raid on the go. Successfully Lost is currently streaming Fallout New Vegas. So please be nice. My bot is again not working, so thank you, Chloe. You got it. Yeah. If you're a sub, please use the first message. If you are not, then please use the second one. The first one, it will work on your emotes. It just doesn't want to work in stream right now because the bot doesn't have a sub. So yeah, I will see you guys at some point this week. I have 2 visitors this week, not 1, but 2. So I will try my best to stream. I've also got 2 job interviews, and I've got to dye my hair tomorrow. So, Dazzy, don't be gifting the...
Dezola gifted a tier 1 sub to Pizza Pocket Bot. They have given 18 gift subs in the channel.
Dazzy! Thank you for gifting the bot a sub. But yeah, I will see you guys all soon. Thank you for a lovely stream and for being so generous again. And if I can stream, I will try tomorrow night. Okay? If not, it'll probably be Wednesday. Alright. Remember to give all the love to Successfully Lost, and I will see you all soon. Okay?